a good time for football here in the city of Pittsburgh. Welcome to Acrisure Stadium. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC. It's the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ready to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Johnson with a return here. Things going well so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Rodgers off the play action. This finds Austin. Complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Trying an inside give to Warren. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Play made by E.J. Speed.
45-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. So now it's the Texans' turn to take the field for the first time. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminding yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
Finds his back, marks. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. This connects with Schultz. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This is like watching work.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Collins got it left side. And he's going to be hit and set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. They go play action with Stroud. Finds his fullback. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
It's Marks on the handoff. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
11 more yards. That's another Texans first down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets in, touchdown! The Texans drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Escapes the defender. This makes it up to the 25. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this third down. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's the beauty of mixing up your play calling like a great boxer. You never throw the same punch. Throw some unique looks. And that jet sweep, highly effective at moving the chains.
Tight end going in motion here. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Gets everything he has under this one. He drops it! Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the ladder. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Third and 2, Rodgers. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
44-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Rodgers from the gun. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might more power.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Third and long for him here. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
Gets that money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. This Texans offense readied up for its second drive of the contest. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He dodged the tackle. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, Marks. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the
That right there,
36-yard
that will
line.
make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Stroud throwing here on first. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
This, our last play of the quarter. We send a man in motion. Going left with Marks. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have third down and 8. Here he goes, third and long. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Taking 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Texans, first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Texans, first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down from the 42. Here's a handoff to Marks. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-0 lead.
Touchdown, Texans.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
14. Steelers, nothing.
Y'all gotta pop my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have no power. My also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't care to mention. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my head.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. That's a good look on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Pittsburgh get its offense all set to go. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. First down now, ball at the 33. Starting the ground here with Warren. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Warren once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Corliss Waitman on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And the pistol are going to run with Marks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. And up the middle, it's Marks. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
And the Texans, 1st down. A gain of 26.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
From the gun, Marks gets it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He completes it in traffic. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long. They're going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Marks. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First down, it's a run with Marks. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He brings it in. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Stroud. He'll set up the screen here for Marks. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 20-zip lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21.
21. Steelers, nothing.
Something lost in the other every time I start to believe something taken from me. Life's gonna always be messing with me.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Steelers offense headed out. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Rodgers off the play action. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Warren here from the gun. Room to work at the 35. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. He keeps it and takes off. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 from the 32. Now Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Rodgers set to pass. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The Steelers making their red zone debut in this one. They've got first and 10 from the 20. They'll throw again. Rodgers. The throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Second down now. They need 7. Throwing again. Rodgers finds him over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Again, Rodgers. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
Steelers 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
Their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run in 2nd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Now we give to Marks. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update, as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Connects on the crosser. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This is Marks. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, the best.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Steelers in the dime for this 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He has the 1st over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
The Texans, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Texans.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
This one's to Kirk out left side. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. They give inside to Chubb. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Stroud now on 3rd. This kid, the ball's out, he lost it. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Hey, a normal old stop on 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Rodgers from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They sneak it with Rodgers. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a 1st down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
To the air on 1st down, Rodgers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They put a receiver in motion left. Into the red zone before someone can force him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Warren is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Texans sending their offense, and Woody Marks out there. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with Marks. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. He's got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. It's Marks on the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the Texans 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Kyle Duggar holding him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun now, 1st round. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's running with it, and they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble, but the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's a handoff to Marks. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
3rd down from the gun, Stroud. This one finds Barrios. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll be a 1st down Texans.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Slot receivers headed left. No run, it's Marks. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on second down.
Here's Stroud now. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent game before being brought down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Schultz with the catch. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Running this with Marks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Steelers 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
For Houston.
Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Austin's there to haul it in. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, here's Rodgers. Escapes the pocket, and he's brought down at the line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Texans are in the nickel, 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. Short pass brought in, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Rodgers to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Finds him on the slant. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
4 yards. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Again, Rodgers. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Throwing again, Rodgers. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Out now come the Texans on offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Stroud. Has a man downfield, it's Collins. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And they aren't going like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. They'll throw, third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off the interception they threw in enemy territory. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Let's start on the ground here with Warren. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Blitz coming for Rodgers. And he sure gave his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. And he could have a free play here. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Automatic first down.
The hard count works. Third down play not needed. The flag gets him the first. Rodgers from the gun. It's caught Metcalf. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Rodgers will look to throw. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this third down. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he'll give them enough for a first down.
It's one thing as a running back to move those chains on the ground. Well, that's what you get paid for. You want to get paid a little bit more? Move those chains as a receiver, as he just did.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And he gets a gain of 9, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers losing by 14. Now Rodgers. They sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Looking to throw it. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Motioning the tight end now. First down. Here's Rodgers. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Just a yard left to go on second down. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes them. It's going to be third down. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
1 interception, like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
To the air on first down, Rodgers. Calling the comeback route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Steelers have a first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He's keeping it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there. And with almost no time left, now Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 21.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Here's a design run. So the Texans come away with their own win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us. D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.